guys, welcome back to our channel, E to the power of 3. Today, as you can tell in our title, you're gonna get to meet me, get to know me a little bit better, and I'm just gonna answer a couple questions, a couple short questions, so you guys can get to know me as who I am. So, what is my full name? My full name is Erika Villalpando Garcia. I am currently living in Reno, Nevada, but my family is from Michoacan, Mexico. Hey, let's hear it from Michoacan. But I was born in California. I was raised in Nevada. I'm currently working, and I'm a full-time student. I'm not in school yet, but this is my first year of college. Alright, so my favorite movie. Currently, I don't know, I watch a lot of movies, but I feel like I don't watch as much as other people do. But I feel like my favorite movie, I think my favorite movie would actually be Beauty and the Beast, because I love Disney, but I never grew up watching Disney movies, like the old school Disney movies, until I watched that one, and it's super basic because it's, I don't know, but I love it, okay? It was beautiful, and I love the music and the singing. What is my biggest fear? So currently, I feel like my biggest fear, and this is really bad, but I feel like me dying without like living a full like happy life is a big fear of mine. Like, not knowing, you know, like tomorrow I could wake up dead and not do what I wanted to do today. You know, that's my biggest fear. What makes you laugh the most? Oh man, what makes you laugh the most? Honestly, I feel like it's people around me, especially Edwin. He makes me laugh a lot, as well as like my close family members that I just mess around with. And just my friends, you know, like people around me. I will literally laugh at mostly everything. And I know I annoy a lot of people with that, but that's just me, you know, like, I can't do nothing about that. If I was to choose to do anything for a day, what would it be and why? I think I would honestly, because I'm such a lazy person, like, I just love relaxing and enjoying my time that I have. So I think I would just honestly sit by the beach, go for a swim, because I love swimming, and just relax, but I'm not in the sun because I cannot get any more dark than I already am, even though I'm not that dark, but you know. Have I had a nickname, and what are they? So I've had a lot of nicknames throughout the time that I have grown. I remember that my closest family members, they all call me Erick, and that originated from my aunt that I'm named after. And she would always just call me Erick to distinguish when we would have family gatherings between my aunt and between me. So if like they'd be like, Erika, they'd be talking to my aunt, and I'd be like, what's up? And then it was just a mess. So that name kind of stuck, as well as Dimples. In my middle school years, they would always call me Dimples. And to this day, that's so embarrassing to say because it's Dimples. Like, what kind of nickname is that? But they used to call me that. And then my sister, she calls me Erick, which is kind of, I don't know. Other than that, I don't think I have any other nicknames. If I could go back in time, what year would I go back to and why? I think I would go back to my senior year, and it was just this last year. Like, I think that's the best year I had. That's the year that I feel like I matured the most, and I feel like I was actually knowing and kind of enjoying my life as I am, and I just enjoyed it so much because I was with my friends. I spent a lot of time with my family, a lot of time everywhere, so I just loved it. If my friends could describe me in 3 words, what would they describe me as? Loud. I know that one's for sure. Depending what group of friends, because I know my closest friends like Edwin and Erick would describe me as dramatic, because I seem to like take everything in too much and kind of react in a way that they see as dramatic. And caring, because I do care a lot, and I know that they tell me that a lot. You're like, you care too much, and it's just me. Like, I have to care for a person even if I just met that person that day. It's just how I am. Am I clean or messy? Depends. I think I'm a pretty messy person once it comes to my room because that's just my room, you know, like. Yeah, but I think in certain things I'm pretty clean, like with my school stuff, I'm pretty organized and clean. Like things that are really, really important, I will be clean and organized about, but other than that, I'm kind of a messy person. Who was my first crush? So I went to Silver Stage Middle School in middle school. So I was in 5th grade, and I knew this kid since 1st grade, but I didn't realize he was a crush until my 5th grade year, because that's when I was like, you get curious and you're like, oh, boy, anyway. And his name was Ezekiel, and it's so funny to say his name out loud because my parents still haunt me to this day about him because I was majorly in love with the kid. I just think it's super funny because we ended up dating a couple times, and I seriously think he was the love of my life, but obviously he wasn't, so that's okay. How funny do I think I am? It's so funny because I was just talking to my friends about this recently in school, and I was asking them if they genuinely think I'm funny, because sometimes I think I'm pretty funny. Like if I'm with people and they laugh, I'm like, damn, I'm hella funny, and maybe I'm not that funny, but I think I'm funny, and that's kind of funny. But I think I'm a stupid funny, honestly. In all seriousness, I think I just say stupid things and act stupid, so I think that's funny to other people. What was my first job? So it's kind of funny. Oh my gosh, I keep saying funny. So my first job, it's kind of funny because like Edwin said on his video on Get to Meet Edwin, he started working at McDonald's, and when they told me that him and Erick started working at McDonald's, I was like, wow, McDonald's, out of every job out there, like I'm never working at McDonald's. And guess whose first job was at McDonald's with them? And it's by far been the best job I've ever had. Like I miss McDonald's so much, and it's crazy to think about, it's crazy to say, but I loved working there because it was super fast paced. I loved the people I worked with, but I quit for a reason because all of that shit changed. So how many languages do I speak? Like most Hispanic Americans do nowadays. I speak Spanish and English. I'm 100% fluent in both, I would say, because I speak it every single day in my daily life. I write it every day, texting my mom, texting my dad, my sister. And of course, I read it because I go to church. And then last question, what is my plan with this YouTube channel? I feel like we've always, or at least with me, I've always kind of seen YouTube videos and been like, dang, that looks so fun to do, because I enjoy watching other people and seeing what their life is like. And I feel like I'm not the only one out there, so for everyone else to be like, dang, this is another person I can, keep up on and update myself on their life. Because, I mean, my life isn't very interesting, but there comes a point where you're growing up and you're doing more things, and I feel like everybody should be a part of that with somebody. And I don't know, it just seems like a fun idea to me, although we don't have much time to do much things, but we make the time because it's just something I'm so passionate about now. Like, I just really want to do it, and I just really want to enjoy it and just really love it and go far with it. So that is it for my video on Get to Meet Me. The next video you can click on is Get to Meet Erick, the third out of the e to the power of 3. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, any other questions you guys might have, anything you want to see of us doing, and of course, subscribe, and I'll see you later.